Debe anyị ekelekwa m unu. Anyị na-emeri mba mana ọnwụ na-emeri anyị ma ya dịwa. Ka osisi dịka enwe amahụ ya. Wherever you are listening to me this period, I want you to be confident. Have confidence in your Prime Minister. Have confidence in the government of Biafra, Republic in exile. Confidence is what will give us victory and upper hand over our enemies. They thought and believe that they will win as usual, but little did they know that not as they think. All their plans, their powers, and the underground fortifications are null and void. I'm talking about Nigeria militaries. I'm focusing on Nigeria militaries, Nigeria forces, call it DSS, call it Interpol, to call it CIDs, call it police. I mean all of them, without exception, because you may not know what I'm saying now. Some of you are still ignorant of the devices of Nigeria, that what Nigerians are using to intimidate Biafrans is their militaries, their soldiers. Provided you are a Biafran, they'll clamp down on you and kill you like a rat, and nobody will ask. But I want to tell you now that the end has come for them. Their end have come, because the killings can never continue anymore. And now we are the lions in the jungle. Without Biafran Liberation Forces, there is no jungle. Nigeria security forces are not the lion in the jungle. We are the people. Biafran security forces are in charge of every crane and corner. You will not believe me, because many of you are very skeptic. But I don't think I have to follow you with your skeptical understanding or mind, because people who are very doubtful and people who are very fearful, people who are sitting on the fence, will never succeed in life. The people who are very bold and ready to confront unconfrontable are the people that make history, and they are the people that compel respect for their generation. So, we are born to make impact. We are born to make things happen, not to passing through history, but we are born to create a history. So I am telling you now that whichever way Nigeria decided for us to do it, we shall handle them like babies. Are you getting what I'm saying? We are everywhere. We are everywhere. Nigerians are not everywhere. For your information, international community hate Nigerians because of their deceptive manner. Very crooked, very wicked, and specialized in vandalism. They vandalize lives, they vandalize properties. They don't value human life, they don't value human dignity. So, but I'm telling you that Biafran Liberation Forces, Biafran Liberation Army are not the people to be joked with. Some of you have asked series of questions. What does Biafra Liberation Army depends for? What is their activities? What are they doing? And all what is going wrong in Biafra land have been going wrong by the hand of Nigerian military terrorists and DSS. Oh yes, you never ask yourself, what if those Biafran Liberation armies were not there? What could have happened? That you don't know that Nigerian militaries are in fear of Biafra Liberation Army. And this is why, whether you like it or not, the essence of killings, the wanton killings that have been going on in Biafra land have drastically reduced. I didn't say it has completely stopped. I said it has drastically reduced. That their madness. So we from the opposite side want to show them that we are more mad in the field more than them. We are more learned in military. We are more learned and more strategic in anything that has to do with security. We read it, we pass through it, we practicalize it. We on ground, we move with experts, counter-terrorist forces, special forces in the whole world. So, but I know that most of you still believe what you believe. Who will bring Biafra? How can Biafra come? Who is going to give Biafra? Who is going to be the president of Biafra? You see, you turn your thinking upside down. You don't want to reason relevantly. Is it not when you get the land, then you look for mat? So if you don't have a land, where will you put your mat? If you don't have a land, where will you plant your yam? The activities of the Nigerian military terrorists and herdsmen are still going on in Biafra land, but not as the way they were very bold before and tell you that if you talk, they will shoot you, and you think they are joking. And when you talk, then they will shoot you, and nothing will happen. And definitely, nothing will happen. And this is why I'm telling you that we decided for anybody to come down to Biafra land to take a Biafran head, we must get to the root of who sent you and where you are coming from. Are you getting it? You are getting what I'm saying now. So, Fulanis are still hanging around in Biafra land by the hand of Igbo politicians. But we are seeing them one. All right? There is gaps, not in the multitude they were before. Now, their populations can be visible. We can tell you, this is where you can get them, and this is where they are. And when you go there, you get them. But before, you cannot say, actually, this is where you can get them. They spread themselves everywhere. I don't want to say anything more than this. But I'm here to encourage those who believe that we can make it. Those who did not believe can go their way. It takes one dried firewood, a single dried firewood, to consume a mighty forest. And that is what we are doing now. So, charity begins at home. We have to start with what we have. They must leave our forest. They must leave our bushes. They must leave our farmlands. And they must go back to Nigeria, where they are coming from. Hapụrụ m ihe m ọ naghị eso okwu. Why you see your politicians pay nonchalant attitude is because they feel that they are more protected, because all the Nigeria military terrorists and DSS and police, they share them to the politicians to be following them anywhere they go. And this is why there are loopholes in Nigeria security sector, because as the police and CID and militaries who are terrorists from Nigeria are being divided by politicians in Nigeria. So now, who is going to protect the masses? And this is why terrorists can strike any moment and kill as many as they will, then, and get away with it. Nobody to stop them. Nobody will arrest them. Nobody will say this is where they are coming from.